that how we're going to start? Is it me telling the story, or are you going to open your podcast?
Oh, am I thanking my guest? My guest. Okay, welcome back to PP.
The guest in my house today is...
Me. The guest in the house is me. I'm at Nick's house. Let me see. I have a little thank you for a fan of ours. His name is Lance the Destroyer. Anyway, you are the biggest fan of Mind.Control.Context Organization, LLC Corporation. This association thanks you for being our fan and like y'all videos. And liking all our videos and doing the sharing of our videos and commenting on our videos. Thank you, Lance the Destroyer. Anyway.
That sounds as if a robot without a personality wrote that.
I mean, technically that's what happened. Because I spoke the words into my iPhone and it wrote down, like, wrong words. And I just said what it wrote. Because I'm lazy like that. Anyway, Nick has a story for y'all. It was the first time a man kissed him on the hand. The second time was me. I kissed him on the hand. It was today.
2 seconds ago.
About 2.5 seconds ago now. After Nick said 2 seconds, it was another half second went by. So I said 2.5 seconds. Anyway, the first time Nick got kissed in the hand, he's going to tell you the story. Chicka chicka pop pop. Chicka chicka pop pop. Here we go, 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 here we go.
All right. Once upon a time, I was coming home from work. I was driving in my car, and I had to stop at the gas station to get gas to fuel my vehicle. My roommate was with me in the vehicle. Her name is Kathy, and Kathy and I had stopped to get some gas, and while we were waiting in line behind the other cars to get gas, we saw a guy going around to all the different cars and, like,
kissing,
knocking on people's windows, and, like, they would roll down, and he'd be, like, talking to him and whatnot, and I was like, oh my goodness, this guy is, like, trying real hard to get money from people. I hope I can dodge him. So I go inside real quick, pay, come back out, start filling up my tank, right? I'm getting there. I finish getting gas, close the cover of my tank, get back in the car.
And he puts his hand on your handle and doesn't let you get in.
Close. No. As soon as that was going on, I was getting back into the car. Another car pulled in and was blocking me from being able to leave. Right? Because this place is packed at this point in time. And so sure enough, I'm like, oh man, this guy's going to come over. He's going to start talking to us. And sure enough...
knocks on your door.
So I rolled the window down like 3 inches, just enough to be able to talk to this guy, right?
He's like, give me your hand.
And he starts telling me this story about how he just got out of jail. And he's like, sir, he's like, I'm asking everybody around here. He's like, I just got out of jail. He's like, here's my papers for my release. And sure enough, he shows me these papers from like the Allegheny courthouse or whatever that says that he was just released. It's like a 4, 5, 6 page document that's stapled together. Like, yeah, it was a legit piece of document. And he's like, I'm just asking people for just like he's like, I need $20. He's like, I have nothing to get me back home to see my family. He's like, I've been in jail. He's like, sir, he's like, I will sell you my wedding ring. He's like, I will take it off. He's like, if you can just give me anything. He's like, I don't care. He's like, I just want to get home to see my family. And at the time, I was doing pretty well for myself, so I had like a $10 bill in my pocket. I also had a $50 bill, but I wasn't going to go that far in trying to be a nice person. So I took out the 10. I was like, whatever. Like, here, man, here's like you're halfway there. Like, I hope you get there. Because at this point, with all the evidence and like the sincerity, the dude's crying. While he's telling me this story, how he just wants to get home, and like tears are coming down his face. And I was like, if this guy is this good of an actor, I should be tipping him anyway. Because he is so convincing right now. And B, if not, I can help this guy who just finally got out of jail for however long to go back home and see his family. You know what I mean? It was like a win-win. So I gave him the money. I was like, here, man, you're halfway there. And then I stuck my hand out to like shake his hand. And instead of knowing what to do, the guy takes my hand and kisses it.
Oh my god. What?
Yeah, and so I'm like, oh, okay. And so he's like, thank you so profusely, and then he leaves.
Wow.
And so I roll up my window, and I'm sitting there quietly for a second, and Kathy's not saying anything. And finally, I'm like, man, that was the first time ever in my life that a man has kissed my hand. And she was like, why did he do that?
Wow. That is
a story. Yeah, it's definitely awkward.
So he's like, yeah, this is what we do back in jail, and he's like, grabs your hand,
kisses people's hands. Everybody thinks it's way worse, but it's actually very courteous.
Was it a French kiss, or was it like a peck?
First of all, when have you ever seen someone French kiss someone else's hand?
A couple days ago, actually, I've seen a homeless man.
I had a very good friend once get his hand French kissed.
Yeah.
It was terrifying. No, of course he didn't French kiss my hand. It was just a regular, like, big, sloppy, wet man kiss.
Oh.
You're like, I know those.
Gross!
Yeah, it wasn't, it's not like I wanted it.
So wait, am I updating in this video?
If you want to, I guess.
Okay, y'all. Let me break it down for you. I got an Xbox One. If you guys want to see any games from that, like Sunset Overdrive, Destiny, anything that you desires, I will do it. About me.
Just go ahead and give a call in.
Just call the Mind.Control.Context number. Hold on, let me pull it up.
There's no number.
I'll give them your number. Hold on, I'm getting Nick's number really fast here.
Today's the day I blocked Ben.
Okay, Nick's number, Mind.Control.Context number is 724-674...
So here right now, so that's your contact.
Hope you got that. You can call in anytime.
That was a 6 in there if you can catch that one digit. That one digit.
You code it so like you give them the rest of the numbers. You're like, that was a 6 in there if you couldn't hear
Discern
that
it.
one. Anyway, that wasn't his number. That's no one's number, so don't call it. Anyway, so if you want to like this video, there's a button on the screen. You can just touch it. It's pretty harmless. It won't hurt you. You can leave a comment. Tell us what you want to see. We're going to do more series. We're going to do more videos. Hopefully we're going to do some sketch comedy soon. That's what this whole thing has been about since the beginning. We're just starting small, working our way up. Sketch comedy is a lot harder to do than just gaming videos. There's a lot more to put into them. Leave a comment. Tell us what you want to see. I got an Xbox One now. I'm willing to do videos on that. Nick has PlayStation 2, 3, and 4. I actually have a PS2 also. I have a Wii U and an Xbox 360. So, we got all the consoles that matter. Now, if you want to see anything on a different console, just let Nick know and he'll do it.
I like how your entire update just then was everything that I already did.
Well, I said stuff before that.
Did you, though?
You left the room, dummy. Guess what happens when you leave the room? You miss crucial information. Alright, Nick, do the sign off.
Well, you've been watching Mind.Control.Context and now it's over. Well, thank you all for watching Mind.Control.Context. Like and subscribe and comment.
Like instruments. Don't forget. Don't forget to eat a pop. Don't forget to eat a Pop-Tart. That was there's other pastries out there. You don't have to eat one of those ones. Bye.
Peace out.